Hello you people who have come to my YouTube channel. This is Yorkshireman66. My name is Mark and I do reviews on radios, sometimes tents, and I do game reviews and I do gaming pickups as well, and I do a variety of things. I should call it the Yorkshire Variety Show. Hey, never mind, I'm cracking up. Hey, yeah. So this is Yorkshireman66. I'm your host, Mark, and welcome back. Now, this is more entertaining than the BBC, trust me. You don't have to pay for a TV licence to watch me, you get it all for free. So there you go. So, the radio of choice today, with it being Radio Wednesday, is that one. It is the President Grant 2, Mobile Citizens Band Radio, all European norms. That's what it says basically. So that's the radio on the back. That's the radio on the front, I should say. And that's what it looks like on the back. And we shall start. And basically, this is the instruction booklet. You're thinking, You're thinking, I mean, this is a bigger radio. It's in a bigger box because it's a bigger radio than the Lincoln Plus 2. But again, this is a Citizens Band radio. It is definitely a CB. It was built and designed as a CB. Not as a 10 metre radio, not as anything else, but a mid-band, AM and FM, and sideband radio. And we'll get into that. So, first of all, we shall endeavour to have a look at this little beauty. As you can already see, it is already bigger, wider than the Lincoln 2. It's got more or less the same things on the back. It's got the power, it's got speaker and things like that. And things like that. It's got mic extension speaker. It's got Vox mic extension speaker and things like that. And that's what it looks like. It's a nice little radio. It's a nice piece of kit actually. This was my radio and I sold it to Kevin because he wanted one. But there you go. This was my radio at one time. I do digress, and yes, all radios what we've got, I've got rubber feet, even my Lincoln was. So that's that one. So we shall take it from. Oh, that's the on-and-off switch. The squelch is an automatic squelch. It's ALC squelch. That's its channel change. That's its clarifier. It's got everything what you would expect it to have on it. Like I say, it's got rolling squelch. It's got AM and FM, upper sideband, lower sideband. M2 is Roger Bleak. SWR at bottom. M3 scan. It's got ANL, N and BI cut. It's got M4 D, DW, and it's got M5 for Vox, and it's got switch for 9 to 19 Vox, memory, mic gain, local DX, dimmer, and it's got colour as well. All these can be double function. It's got a channel change and clarifier, volume and squelch, and the mic, which I think is 8-pin mic. So there you go. So, as I will do, I will digress as much as I can. That's the channel change. That's the clarifier. This is the clarifier here. That's definitely the channel change. Now, this is the on and off and volume switch. The inner is the squelch. And you can see where the microphone goes, can't you? So, like I said, this is a radio what were built from ground up. It literally was built as a CB, not as a 10 metre amateur radio. But what I will say about this, when you buy them brand new, the mid-band only. They're a mid-band radio with AM and FM and upside and low side bands on it. That's what they are when you buy them brand new. Most shops where you can buy these from will open them up, and they do open them up, believe it or not. This is one of them. It's opened up. It can get UK. It can get 11 meters. You can get right up to 10 meters. Can this? And it's a pretty good little radio, and I like it. I really do. But when you first buy them, it is a mid-band radio only. I will clarify that, because you might get one brand new, it might not be even opened up, so it will be on mid. So this is a mid-band radio only. As I say, you've got AM and FM, and you've got upside and lower side bands. And look at the size of the heatsink. It's got a decent heatsink on that, which I've always said this about, even in FM days, we should have had heatsinks on back at radios. I think, I really do, but they didn't want to do that. Because a lot of CBs did get hot at the back, even though they're only kicking out 4 watts, or supposedly to be 4 watts. I know mine wasn't tampered with or all like that, not until much later on in time. But yeah, it's all there. It's a very nice radio actually. I've always had a little fascination for these little radios, and that's what that one is. So this is, again, it's the same mic as the Lincoln 2. It's a generic mic. There is another mic you can get for these, and for all, it fits on all presidents. It's called the Liberty mic, and it's like a wireless mic, and you can take it around the house with you. And that you've got a base near what it goes on, and it's powered up by your radio. But it's called a Liberty mic. Now, if you can get hold of one of them when you've got one of these President radios, doesn't matter where you are, you can go to the toilet and you can still hear people talking, especially if they're talking about you. You know what I mean? And in my case, a lot of people used to talk about me behind my back, and I called them out on it once, and they didn't come. No one come and dare tell me to my face. I'll tell you. Back in the day. But there you go. So, and that's the power lead for it. And it does come with a bit of a comes with a stand, alright, but you can tell it's just a TV stand. Yeah, it comes with a bit of a stand. A bracket, I must say. Bracket's never been on this radio, I don't think. Well, I haven't put it on it, put it that way. So, what I am going to talk about now is why a lot of, you do get a lot of radios what are, I would say honestly, like this, Citizens Band radio, because it's still, mobile CB radio, all European knows, it still sells. To this day, it still really does sell. I know a lot of people say, well, it's dead. It isn't. We used to go DXing in 2013, and if you look back to when I first did it, I did take pictures, and I have got videos up when I first got this Grant radio, and we were going up to Castle Hill, and I had a decent aerial on because I had a Wilson 5000 mobile aerial on, which is a very good aerial, and I had that on. I were up at Castle Hill. It's not even highest part, but we went to Castle Hill. I'm DXing all over the country, and in fact up on 555. It was opened up. Even on 555, we were DXing all over the world. Absolutely amazing. So it's still around. A lot of people don't want you to know that, but it is. But there is a lot of people who still do, a lot of swearing on there, and I won't want my children to be on there as well. Now, that's why this was built. This is why the Grant 2 was built as a mid-band radio only, to cut out UK FM and just to have UK mid-band, basically. AM and FM. It gives you both sides. It gives you AM and FM, and the upper side and lower side. Now that came legal. Now Ofcom, we all knew it. We all it came legal. A lot of people thought 555 had come legal, but it hadn't. I had to sadly say, no, you are mistaken. It's just mid-band. And I haven't got the letter now, but me and Kevin did get a letter because we had amateur radio, and Ofcom basically were telling us that we can use mid-band, AM and FM, upper side and lower side, with our call signs. So yeah, I can use my 2E0 on there, and I never have. But I think a lot of amateurs should start to use it, and use the same code as what we do on amateur radio. No swearing, no bucket mouthing, no nothing. Yes, you can have debate, but don't be an idiot, basically. I know parts of the country, I think mid-band calling channel is channel 25, I think. I'm absolutely sure on that. I don't know why it's that, but it is. That's what Ofcom shows indicates. So yeah, this is why the Grant 2 was built. It was built with that in mind, for mid-band and to come in line really with EU. So that's why it's there. There's a lot out there. There's a President George. It's more or less the same radio as this. There is other radios out there built like that. I mean, I know Kevin's got a little Midland radio. It's called a Tiny Midland. And that's a mid-band radio as well. But I think it does both. I'm absolutely sure you can get both on that. But it is set as a mid-band radio. And it's only a little thing. I sold him that as well. And things like that. The price of these, when I got this, were 275 quid. Now I got this in 2017. I bought this in 2017. The President Lincoln 2, that was bought in 2018. Well, this was bought in 2017. It's a good little radio, actually. I'm saying little. It's bigger than the Lincoln, but it is a good size radio. It's LCD screen, as you know. Well, you do now. It's all LCD, and it's got this automatic squelch control. ASC, third generation as well, and it's 2 to 3 years. It's the premium one. It's the one you want. It's the premium. You don't want the other Grant where it will say that. But yeah, I got this from Lanco's. I got the Grant from Lanco's. I even got the Alinco from Lanco's. So yeah, so this is so it's been a good little radio. Now, if I'm going to encourage anyone to start on radio, that's where I tell them to buy that particular radio, and go from there. And I honestly think for not a lot, I wouldn't say it's that expensive. I mean, I paid a lot more money for radios with a lot less. Believe you me, back in the day. Can you remember the price at CB? It was literally a lot expensive. It really was. And that. So that's what I'm basically saying is that's why the Grant were made mid-band only. It has an upper side and lower side band. They don't come with UK FM. It just comes with mid-band. Like I say, it's AM and FM, an upper side and lower side band on there you can use, and yeah, go for it. A lot of these are opened up, which alright, people want more coverage, that is fine, but these were made to be Citizens Band radio, so that's what that is. The Lincoln 2 was made to be amateur radio, 10 metres to 12 metres, 10 and 12 metres only. That's what it's supposed to be. And also there is a like I say, you can get a Liberty mic. It's a cordless mic. You have to plug it into electric or into your radio and that. But you can take it and go downstairs with it, and you can still listen to CB. And you can respond to it as well. Like, stop talking about me, you idiots. You know what I mean? I can hear you. And things like that. So there is that. There's a whole host of things. If you match this up with right aerial, you're going to get out. And there is a President aerial out. I know. It's fiberglass. It's something similar to an Antron 99. But a lot of people say this one, the President aerial, is a lot better. But if you can match it up to a decent aerial, then you get good results. Even I know that. And I've done that. I've matched this up to a decent car aerial. I put it on the roof of a car and I get out. It does really work. And a very good little radio, that. I'm happy with it. I'm always have been, always will be. But I'm easy to please, I suppose. So, if you've liked this video, please, thumbs up. Please like, subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell and hit all. If you do that, you get notified when I put up a video. Please share the video with all usual suspects. Yeah, you know by now what I mean by share. I mean sharing to other media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Parler, Instagram, Twitch, and all the other suspects basically. And most importantly, please comment below if you want any more advice on this particular radio or any other radio what I've got. Please comment below. I'm open to questions. I'm open. Yeah, you can say what you want within reason. Please don't swear at me, because you won't get heard. I will basically delete. So don't swear. Be respectful. Comment below. And I hope you've liked this video on this particular radio. Well, yeah, it takes a bit of explaining, because a lot of people think when you buy these new, oh, it's a sidebander. It is a sidebander, but it's a mid-band only sidebander. And there's a lot of these radios about, and people mistakenly take them as a, as it's got both in it. It's just a mid-band radio. This was explained to me by a radio ham shop. They showed it to me. It was mid-band only with upper sideband, lower sideband, AM and FM, and it's as simple as that. And that's why this particular model, it got opened up basically. It's a CB. It got opened up. He took it to where it could stretch to, and it's done a pretty good job as well. But there is other radios out there. There's President, like I said, there's a President George out there. What's the same as this? Exactly the same. There's other radios like that out there. A lot of people, oh, have you seen my new CB? And you go around and they've got a Magnum Delta Force. That's not a Citizens Band radio. They are made, especially Magnum Delta Forces and S9. They are made as a 10-metre radio. So is you got the Mass, haven't you, and all them. All the same radio but different names. They're a class of the 10-metre radio. When you first buy them, you have to be opened up to operate like you do on this, basically. They were never meant to cover that, but they do, and they can. And it's as simple as that. So I hope you like this video. So please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll catch you on the next one, which will be Saturday. Catch you all later for Gaming Saturday. Bye for now.